Picture this. It's a Tuesday evening. The lighting is warm, the vibe is domestic, and you're standing at the kitchen counter. You're holding a small paring knife, the kind with a wooden handle, and you're peeling an apple. Swish, swish. Standing right next to you, maybe washing dishes or checking their phone, is someone you love. Their back is turned to you. And then, in a fraction of a millisecond, a thought crackles across your synapses like a short circuit. What if I just slipped? What if I plunge this knife right into their shoulder? You freeze. Your hand actually shakes a little. Your heart does that terrified little skip in your chest. Thump, thump. You stare at the knife in your hand like it's an alien artifact that just materialized out of thin air. You look at your loved one's back, then back at the knife, and a wave of absolute horror washes over you. You ask yourself, what the hell just happened? Did I really just think that? Am I broken somehow? That feeling comes in, that sudden cold rush of guilt and self-disgust, even though you haven't actually lifted a finger. It's like you've been caught red-handed committing a heinous crime, except the only witness, the only judge, and the only jury is you. You put the knife down. Maybe you even walk out of the room pretending you need the bathroom. Anything to get away from the weapon. Now, if you're sitting there listening to this, nodding along, maybe feeling a tiny bead of sweat form because this sounds uncomfortably familiar, then congratulations. You are completely, boringly, disappointment-inducingly normal. We don't talk about these moments. We bury them deep in the basement of our psyche, terrified that if we whispered them out loud, people would see us as monsters. We worry that if we told a therapist, sometimes my mind imagines horrible things happening to people I love, they'd quietly reach for a panic button. But here's the truth nobody puts on their dating profile. The human brain is not a rational computer. It's a chaotic, messy, occasionally sadistic screenwriter that specializes in horror scenes. Let's look at the evidence. You're driving your car or riding your motorbike across a high bridge. The wind rushes past. The view is spectacular, and suddenly a calm little voice whispers, "Just yank the wheel. Let's see what falling feels like." The French even have a poetic name for this, l'appel du vide, the call of the void. Or maybe you're at a family gathering. Someone places a newborn baby in your arms, tiny, fragile, smelling of milk and innocence. And your brain, that traitor, murmurs, "This thing is so delicate. If you just opened your hands, it could all go wrong." Or let's go more mundane. You're sitting in a lecture hall or a meeting room. A ceiling fan wobbles slightly above the table. You zone out, and suddenly your mind directs a scene straight out of Final Destination. Bolts snapping, blades falling. These thoughts have a name. Psychologists call them intrusive thoughts, and they're not secret desires. They're mental spam. They're the psychological equivalent of trashy pop-up ads on the internet. You know the ones. You're reading an article and suddenly, bam, hot singles in your area, or one weird trick to lose 50 pounds. Do you think, this ad defines who I am as a person? Of course not. You look for the little X. But when the pop-up appears inside your own head, you panic. The problem isn't the thought, it's your reaction to it. When a violent or bizarre image flashes through the mind of a decent person, like you, your first reflex is fear and suppression. Don't think that. Stop it. I love my family. I'm a good person. And this is where the tragedy begins. This is where you accidentally hand the monster the keys. There's a famous psychological concept called the white bear effect. If I tell you, whatever you do, do not think about a white bear for the next 60 seconds. What happens? Your brain becomes a zoo. Polar bears everywhere, dancing, eating, staring at you. By trying to shove a thought out the door, you end up locking yourself in the room with it. Label a thought as dangerous or forbidden, and you turn it from a passing cloud into a Category 5 hurricane. You start policing your own mind. You avoid knives. You stand far from subway edges. You begin to distrust your own hands, convinced there's a demon inside you waiting to take control. But pause, step back, look at this biologically. Why would evolution give us a brain like this? Because it's trying to protect you. It's just terrible at communication. Like an over-anxious security guard who screams, "Fire!" when someone lights a candle. When you stand on a high ledge, your brain detects danger and wants you to step back. But instead of sending a polite memo, it flashes shock imagery. The worst-case scenario. Jump isn't a command. It's a crude warning. Look how dangerous this is. Don't do it. Holding a knife near someone you love triggers the same alarm. Stab them really means be careful. And here's the irony. The disgust you feel is proof you would never act on it. A true predator doesn't feel sick imagining violence. They feel curiosity, even pleasure. You feel anxiety, nausea, moral revulsion. That's your conscience slamming the brakes. You are not your thoughts. You are the one who notices them. Imagine your mind as the sky. Thoughts are weather. Some are fluffy clouds. Some are heavy storms. But the sky isn't the storm. It allows it to pass and remains. So how do you stop intrusive thoughts? You don't. And you don't need to. Next time the voice whispers something dark, don't gasp. Don't panic. Mentally shrug. Treat it like a drunk uncle saying nonsense at a wedding. Ah, that again. Very creative, brain. Anyway, then let it sit. Don't push it away. Don't grab it. Just let it float. When fear disappears, the thought loses its fuel. Starved of attention, it withers and wanders off. Freedom isn't a spotless mind. Freedom is knowing your head is a chaotic circus and you're just in the audience. Remember this. Thoughts don't define character. Actions do. Between "I could crash this car" and actually turning the wheel lies a vast ocean. That ocean is guarded by your values, your love, and your lived experience. So if your brain whispers something stupid tonight, smile and think, "Thanks for the safety reminder, you strange little alarm system." Then keep going. Go home. Eat dinner. Because if the devil knocks and nobody answers, how long can he really stand there?